Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Jessica and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on these two products from CoverFX. I have the Power Play Foundation and the Perfect Setting Powder. Influenster sent me these yesterday in the mail, and I was so excited that I decided to sit down and film this for you guys. Thank you to Influenster for sending me these products, and if you want to know what I think about these, then just keep on watching. I went ahead and did my eyebrows and I primed my eyelids off of camera just to speed things up a little bit. Now I'm going to go into the foundation first, but before I do that, I do want to read to you guys a little bit about this foundation, so I'm going to read what's on the back of the box. It says that it's a long-wearing liquid foundation formulated with innovative high-impact pigments that provide buildable, medium to full coverage and a breathable, weightless finish. Okay, let me stop right there. I love full coverage foundations. I mean, obviously there's a lot to cover here. That's why I like to gravitate more towards fuller coverage foundations versus like a sheer foundation. I do like that it says that it's breathable and weightless, so that means that it's not going to be as heavy on the skin, because a lot of times more fuller coverage foundations do have like a thicker consistency. I'm excited to try this out and see how it feels on my skin. It says that it has a trio of ultra fine powders, controls shine, and help visibly blur imperfections all day without dulling or drying out the complexion, which is awesome because I do have really oily skin, so I definitely need something that controls my oil. So because of this, I'm not going to be priming my skin today because I really want to get the full effect of this foundation. I want to see if it actually does help control my oil, if it keeps me matte throughout the day, how it wears, and all that good stuff. So I think it's fair if I use no primer at all. This foundation retails for $44, and it actually has a lot more than your standard foundation. Standard foundation usually has about 1 fluid ounce. This one has 1.18 fluid ounces. So it does have more. Now I swatched this foundation when I first got it in the mail yesterday, and it is a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone, but I'm going to try and make it work anyway, maybe really bronze up the skin. And I'm working in smaller sections because I don't know how fast this dries. So this is one thin layer of foundation. It's covered up quite a bit. It's not completely full coverage, of course. This is more like a medium coverage right now, but I am going to build it up to a fuller coverage. So now I'm going to go ahead and do another layer of foundation to see how it layers on top of each other. So this is 2 layers of the foundation on. I really like how it looks. It blended really well. I had no trouble blending it out. It didn't dry down super quickly, so I had time to blend it out. Okay, so from looking at it, it looks good. It's not clinging on to any of my dry patches or anything like that. So far, I'm impressed. I like it. I don't hate it. It looks good. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my concealer and then come back so that I can show you guys my first impressions on the CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder. Okay, concealer is on, so I am now ready to apply the setting powder. Let's get into this powder. It has a screw cap on, and when you open it, it has this little flap right here, and when you lift it, then you can access your setting powder. But whenever you want to close it, you can close this off. And I love that because one thing that I hated about the Laura Mercier translucent powder is whenever you would travel with it, all of the translucent powder would just get like up here and all in this area. So when you would open it, you'd have to be super careful or it would all just fall out. And this prevents all of that from happening, which is awesome. So I like that. I like the color. I don't know if you guys can see, but the color is like a neutral, not too yellow, not too pink. It's perfectly in the middle. And I'm going to set using the e.l.f. blush brush. This is my favorite setting brush because it fits like perfectly underneath my eyes. And I'm also going to set my entire face with this powder. It does set the skin really, really nicely. It's not altering the color of my foundation, which I have experienced with other powders before. It is really smooth. Okay, so that's pretty much the face set. I really like it. It's not altering the color of the foundation at all. It's not making my skin super light, and it does feel really smooth on the skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my full face off of camera. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back once I have my full face done. Okay, I went ahead and did all my makeup off camera, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go about my day and see how the foundation performs. But before I do that, I do want to tell you guys what I used before I applied my foundation as my skin prep. And for my serum, I've been using the Prescriptives Superline Preventer Extreme. I actually received this a couple of days ago and I've been using it for maybe like 2 or 3 days now, and I have seen a big difference. My skin is a lot more smoother, the texture is improving, and that's something that I really struggle with. This helps with fine lines, inflammation, hyperpigmentation. It also has really good ingredients for your skin. It has turmeric, chamomile, chamomile, which helps with inflammation. It also helps with hyperpigmentation, which is something that I really struggle with. It also has hyaluronic acid, which really provides your skin with a lot of moisture. It also helps with wrinkles, and it's just overall really, really good for your skin. It also works as a great makeup primer, so I really like that too. I do have a discount code for you guys if you're interested in purchasing this, or if you want to just read more about it. I will have it linked down in the description below. And if you want to purchase this, I do have a 30% off coupon for you guys. I will leave the coupon code right here, so that way you can check it out. Like I said, I will have the link down in the description for you guys to check out if you are interested. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what I used on my skin before I applied my foundation. And if you want to see how I got this eye makeup look, I did film it for you guys, and it'll probably be coming up in a couple of videos after this post. I'll be back in a couple of hours to give you guys an update on how this makeup is looking. So it's been about 3 hours, and so far it looks good. I mean, it's really hot outside. It's not really super oily anywhere. It's still pretty matte. I mean, I am sweating a little bit. The foundation is still staying on, and it looks good. The color also doesn't seem to be a really bad mismatch. I mean, I've had it on all day, and the color, I initially thought it was going to be bad, but it's looking pretty good. So far so good. Hey guys, so this is the final update. It's currently around 10:30 p.m. and I have not touched up once this entire day. As you guys can see, the T-zone of my face is looking really oily, particularly just on my cheeks and my forehead. That's where it's the most oily. But other than that, it's stayed on pretty well, and I really like it. I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow because, as I said, I really enjoyed this foundation. I mean, the setting powder also worked very well. The foundation doesn't look terrible. It's not like faded anywhere. It's just really oily. So overall, I really like this foundation. I do want to continue to use it. I'm more than likely going to use this foundation tomorrow when I go to the festival. So I'm really excited to see how it wears in that setting because it's going to be outdoors and it's going to be hot. Like probably hotter than today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any more of my videos. If you have any suggestions or requests for videos that you'd like me to film, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to film that for you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye!